Hi, I'm Patrick White, and today I'm out here on my farm in rural Clay County, Iowa, just west of Spencer. And as you can see here, we've got a nice cover crop of oats and radishes growing out here. And this was seeded in late September, and it really got a good start to growing in early October. And then here it is today, November 7th. And as you can see here, we've got our oats about 6 inches tall, and then we've got our radishes about 2 to 3 inches tall. But they did a really good job of branching out. So all these oats out here and all these radishes, they're going to be left out here just either as feed for the local wildlife, or possibly some cows coming off the pasture to the south behind me, or like I said, yeah, just grazed by wildlife. But the thing it's actually feeding is the things that you don't see, and it's right below your feet. There's billions of microbes in any teaspoon of soil. There's billions of microbes, and they're all active in the soil through their life cycle. They're cycling nutrients and helping the soil become healthier and healthier, gain organic matter, cycle nutrients, put carbon down in the soil, offset the carbon that is used in the cash crop production, and just overall just keeping the soil healthier, keeping a more diverse root in the soil. That diversity of the root, you really need that because it takes the soil closer back to what it was originally when it was originally formed as a tall grass prairie, with dozens of plants out there. And so the more roots you can get, the more diversity of roots you can get together, the healthier your soil, the closer you can get to nature. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and dig up just a little bit of soil here with this tile spade. And we're going to check out how deep these roots are going, and just take a look at what we got going on underneath the hood, if you will. As you can see just from what we've dug up here, we've got really good soil aggregation. It's not just a whole bunch of small little, a whole bunch of just dust, I guess. We just got a lot of aggregation. It's just all these big root balls. And that is actually held together by the glue from the microbes. And you can see, well, there's one of my buddies. There's an earthworm. And then this is the old soybean root, and you can actually see the old nodules on that. And this is what I dug up here. And this is going to be what's left. So as you can see, you get really close in there, you can see these roots, and you can see how they're moving out, how they're moving throughout the soil, and how deep they're getting. And then look at that taproot. See how deep that taproot's getting? Get a nice good picture of that. That's got to be at least 4 or 5 inches down in there. If there's any compaction in these top layers, that taproot's going down and it's breaking up that compaction and doing a really, really good job. And we just got really good soil structure here. We've got good water infiltration with all this, with all this aggregation going on here. This is really, really healthy. And as you can see too, we've just got a lot of residue on the soil yet, but that'll get worked through by the microbes, also by the earthworms. All right, so like I said, it's November 7th out here. Actually, tomorrow we're supposed to get 2 to 4 inches of snow, and it's definitely going to get really cold, and so it's going to freeze these oats off and kill them. It's probably going to kill the radishes as well, but they're going to keep their nutritional value out here for the animals that are going to come and eventually graze this and deposit their manure and their biology on top of the soil surface, and everything's going to continue to cycle for next spring in our corn crop. And we also this year we plan on putting on some chicken litter out here, just to have more livestock integration and keep our biology nice and fresh, and keep our organic matter levels going. So enjoy the nice view of the cover crops out here. I know I certainly do. I'm Patrick White, and this has been our fall cover crop recap. And if you guys have any questions on cover crops and what they can do for your farm and sustainability of any kind in your ag land, give us a call at 712-363-4535, or find us on Facebook at agrilandinc.farm. Email us at agrilandinc@gmail.com. Thank you.